So we do have multiple practices that we have under the DevOps and DevSecOps, I would like to say, not just DevOps, because security is becoming an integral part of what we do. And with the more and more organizations moving towards the cloud journey, we have a lot of activities happening which are actually moving from the on-premise to the cloud. And the moment that movement starts happening, the journey also involves a lot of mistakes that they used to do in on-premise. So they just usually carry some of the bad practices. We try and avoid that. Coming back to the offerings that we have, we actually work in terms of how do we fine-tune their tools, optimize their processes, and fine-tune their infrastructure as well. Essentially to make the DevOps or the engineers' lives better. So that's something that we work collectively with our engineering teams of our customers. So this kind of works collectively together, and customers love us because we look at the end-to-end aspects, and this is something that we actually use it as a practitioner's approach. So we mostly go with outcome-driven projects for our customers, mostly because every organization would be following in some or the other way the DevOps and cloud engineering practices. What we do is actually we take it up in terms of doing an assessment, look at how they are doing, look at their current state, and also look at what would be the next best maturity level they can reach. That's something called as transformation roadmap that we put together and help them to actually start achieving it. Pharma as an industry, that's one of the success stories that we have been working with one of the pharma-based companies, one of the world's largest pharma company. We implemented the DevSecOps platform for them for their analytics center of excellence. So it's been an amazing journey because when they started, they also claimed that they have been following some of the standard practices, but we always saw that there was a bit of gaps. We collectively worked together. We also built in some of the solutions, bringing the value stream mapping to shrink the amount of time it takes to push the code from ideation to deployment. This space, I think, thanks to the digital transformation journey that's happening, more and more organizations are moving towards the DevSecOps and cloud engineering adoption. So it is very evident that more and more organizations want to go towards cloud, but how is the question. Sometimes they follow the guidelines given to them from one of the service providers, but they end up actually losing the best part of it, which is essentially the agility of how quickly we can push the code onto production. It's a journey. We all are on a journey, especially on a learning journey. And DevOps and cloud engineering space, it's evolving on a daily basis. Every now and then we set to see new set of tools coming into picture. I keep getting requests from many people that, hey, I want to embark on the journey. Important challenge that I put them back to is, how is your automation mindset? Because if at all you're not able to, you're still going with the way of clicking a couple of buttons to make the things happen, you're missing the point. The moment you see twice or thrice manually doing something, you need to automate. That would be my suggestion to the talent.